Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Dear students, this is our lecture number 4 and the topic is corpus and language classroom, wherein we will explore some grammatical features. We will focus on exact collocates, qualifier and qualified relationship, direct object and indirect object. Agenda of today's discussion, we will see the threefold purposes of this activity, the target audience, significance of the topic, learning outcomes of the activities. We will learn how to prepare this activity, how to conduct this activity, what are the required and managed resources, and how to deal with the emerging pattern out of its research implication, and at the end we will provide a rationale for choosing corpus based study material. Within the domain of corpus and classroom, this lecture has three purposes. Material can be designed for study, for teaching, for planned instructions. A syllabus for a study, for a level of study can be designed from corpus, and planned instruction can be delivered. Classroom activity can be conducted with the corpus based material as will be suggested and executed in this lecture. And third purpose is assessment of the student. Target audience may be language classes like BS and MS English who want to analyze lexicogrammatical features of text. It may be intermediate classes who want to learn the grammar and analyzing direct object and indirect objects. O-level classes, ESL, EFL classes are research classes. The topic is quite significant as we see the SVO structure is compulsory for using English language. Grammatical, as we know, the grammatical and syntactic knowledge of language is very important for enhancing the level of learning and make us learn the sentential arrangement of word, the syntactic pattern of a language, and for the reading comprehension and for the understanding of a text we have to be aware with the qualified and quantified relationship in a typical sentence structure, and while learning it through corpus can make us aware about generated concordance list and how to understand and analyze the word that fall within concordance. It arranges our visit of our language forms, how language is used. Learning outcome of activities are also learning of lexicogrammatical feature of language as well as we learn practical skills. It help us enable recognizing the qualified and qualified relationship in given text, and in this activity we try to learn the direct object and indirect objects within the sentences and clauses, so we can do a syntactic analysis and what the scheme of syntax is, how the grammatical units are arranged, and recognition of parts of speech. In this scheme of activity we list and divide different syntactic elements, and as a building block of language we learn how to construct sentence, and it sensitizes how it make us sensitized towards how the syntactic layers work. Practically we learn designing activity. Being a TESOL teacher in the domain of teaching English as a second language, we learn how to prepare different activities and learn how to conduct activities. It enhances our expertise in practical utilization of corpus resources. We go through the process of lesson planning and delivering planned instruction, and we can design a scheme for the assessment of a student's linguistic knowledge and for the material design for language classes. It enhances our skills for arranging, tabulating and organizing data for research. This is collocation activity, and it will learn the exact collocates, generate concordance list, and we will see what are the collocates of a concorded word, qualifier and qualified relation from the corpus resources, and it will enhance our collocate comprehension and how direct and indirect object within a sentence are constructed. So we will practically do this activity. We will practically demonstrate how to explore corpus for this search. We have intended to type the verb. It's in infinitive form. We type here to boost, and in BNC corpus we have typed it to boost. Click on the query. The query is now started and will bring its result. See here it has 657 matches. For the purpose of analysis we can download this list. For downloading, go to choose action and click on download. When you click it, it will demand that here adjust the settings. We will not need only simple data or not both version. We don't need boundary markers. We will say no. Corpus positioning, we are also don't need that. Include context URL, we don't need that too. So concordance off to most. Rename file, click on download with above setting. So our file is downloaded. Here we can open it. After opening it, select it to make it stable. Control A. After pressing Control A, I have selected the file and I'll paste it in MS Word. The text is pasted here. I will again press Control A. I have selected it, and now I will go to Insert tab, Insert and Table. Convert text to table by clicking here. This setting separator as a type and a fixed column with auto and number of column 5. I will press OK here, and this data will be converted to tables. And delete the undesired column in the table. I have selected it and pressed backspace. Now it is deleted. Now I have adjusted the size, the width of the column, the required for making it in proper visible shape. Drag and set width of column. I can highlight the word as boost is here. I can highlight it. So table is ready and we can use it for analysis. It is properly visible. We have to make a sample activity sheet. It is here. Activity sheet I have drawn. I can make activity sheet or analysis sheet in MS Word or in printout. More rows can be inserted here. As in the slide, only 12 rows can be inserted and properly visible, but in MS Word more rows can be inserted and more columns can be created. For the design of test, we have selected the qualifier and qualified relationship. The qualified is also direct object, qualified is also indirect object. Qualifier is infinitive form of verb. It means to boost is a qualifier and it will qualify any object. The object may be direct and indirect object. For analysis, for assessment or for teaching, we have devised activity sheet in serial number. In first column there, in second column there will be qualifier, which is infinitive form of verb, and in third column there will be a qualified thing and it is also its direct object. In fourth column there will be also qualified, which is also its indirect object. And in fifth column we can for analysis, for assessment or for teaching, grammatical category, where we are supposed to tell its grammatical category. We have qualified direct object or qualified indirect. These things we can teach during the class and can also assess them during the class. If there are separate material designer or an institute, they can design activity sheet and they provide data extracted from corpus to the teaching department, where teachers can pick the material and conduct their classes according to given material. And teacher can also utilize corpus resources, give lecture or prepare assessment sheet. We'll see the table to boost qualifies, which your magazine has really helped to boost my appeal, and as to boost is qualifier and my appeal is qualified here. Type here my appeal. It has no indirect object categories. These are also guidelines how to do analysis. If we want to bring more sophistication in the activity, we can make activity sheet too. Here we can bring the we can sort the typology of nouns. Are the nouns plural? Are the nouns singular? Are they money related noun? Are they compound nouns? Are they abstract noun? Add serial number of example. For other types of noun, we can draw new columns for noun. Students along with the learning the qualifier and qualified relationship and recognizing the direct object and indirect object, also provide their required resources are also listed: PC, internet access, registration with corpus and printing facility. And if we do not have these resources available per student, we can devise a scheme to manage the resources to serve a large number of students. Find any emerging pattern during the analysis. We can add more columns and label heads. There are many research implications. By conducting this activity and doing similar activities, we can make students learn to trace the lexical and grammatical features of two writers in comparative fashion. information. We can trace the lexical and grammatical features given in a text. Can be comparative study. If see the lexical and grammatical feature of two writers, we can see SV organization in tracing out information structure, how information is structured in sentences. So do research on or make ourselves familiar with verb complementation system. It can be in a particular author, it can be in particular text, can be comparatively studied. We can also learn and conduct research on verb object modification as a part of grammatical style of a particular author or different authors or in a particular text. We can see verb object modification. Also we can trace out the verbal phrases analysis, and we can either do research article or research thesis on the listed thing. We can also learn from corpus data, dividing, listing and sorting different linguistic categories from a literary text from a non-literary text. As we have conducted this activity, we have organized this activity, we have planned this activity, we have filled activity sheet. We can learn how to conduct research in the future in these areas where as we have conducted this activity, we have gone through this activity, we can learn research skill for organizing data. This as these are visible in this slide. A lot of research implication it carries.